Hello crypto boys and ghouls, and welcome back to the channel Tales from the Cryptomancer, where we feature content on play to earn games on the blockchain such as Gods Unchained. And today we have our next weekly update for the Blessing of the Gods event, as well as a number of Gods Unchained updates about great news in the game. We'll start here with the last week's event. We were able to do pretty well in the event. We again got 3.5 points. I think we're really close to getting 4. We might go for 4 this week, but we were able to get 6.14 Gods tokens during last week's event. And we can see that the Gods tokens are selling for $5.67. So that's approximately $35 US in play to earn money by playing this game, which is fantastic. What also happened is last week we got a little surprise. Anyone who got Divine Order packs last week, either through rewards or through purchasing through the store, were airdropped these promo cards, the Dogs Unchained Epic promo cards, for free for every Divine Order pack they either won or purchased. So this was a nice surprise. I actually didn't know about this promotion. I did get one of these promo cards, which summons 3 Unchained Dogs with Confused at 3 mana, which is a nice free bonus for playing the game, and that's always great to see. The other news, in case you haven't heard, is the Forge has reopened after probably almost a year, over a year. It's been a while, right? So the Forge has reopened. Everyone can now mint cards on the Forge, fuse them together using Flux and Gods tokens. Definitely check out this article to understand the costs for Flux and Gods. We've already seen changes in the marketplace, card values. If you're a buyer, it's good. The card values have definitely gone down. There's a large amount of supply coming into the marketplace on Immutable X. The card values are definitely reasonable. Like, you can pick up a Marshwalker for probably 10 times less than you could today than last week, which is great. If you wanted to fill out some of your holes in your deck as far as cards that you might be missing, look at the pricing of some new legendaries. So just a great option from the play to earn perspective. Anyone who has 2 or more copies of a card and the right amount of Flux and Gods tokens can now participate, mint those cards, and sell them on the market. So I wanted to end this video with a pack opening. We have our Divine Order packs from last weekend's event. So let's go in here. Let's see if we get anything good. Let's see, our first pack here for today is going to be a Divine Order pack. Here we go. That is a really nice pull. That's a legendary Divine Order Grand Hall. Frontline, can attack, roar, give each of your creatures leech and +1 strength. It's a war structure to attack 5 health. That's great. Let's see what else we get. Sound the Charge, another war card. Give +1 strength and blitz to your creature in your hand. That's nice. Inexorable Raider, okay, for deception. We have Magnetic Blast for magic, and then we have Patient Pickpocket here as well, so that is awesome. Let us just take a little look here and see how much that Grand Hall is actually selling for on the market from a legendary perspective. I'm curious what we just pulled there. Let's see, low to high 0.003. Let's just see roughly what that is. So that's about $13, $14 card that we just pulled, which is very nice. And actually, I was looking to use perhaps a war deck in this week's Blessing of the God event, so that's great. Let's see what else we can pull. Our next pack is another Divine Order pack. Chieftain, if I could read here, of Impulse. Blitz. After a friendly creature enters the board, give it Blitz and +2 Strength. Interesting. It's a 5/5 7 mana card. That is a rare. We have a Handsome Devil. We have a Guild Enforcer, a Barbed Fly, and a Pan Forge Master. Interesting. +1 armor is always great in this game. And it looks like our last pack here is going to be an epic Divine Order. So we did actually quite well this past weekend. If you watch my Twitch stream, we had some great help from a number of Gods Unchained community members. We went through and really updated our deck, and Wispy helped out quite a bit, helped us put a really solid aggro deck together, focused on stats, and we won like 8 or 9 matches in a row and just really racked up the wins. So we're able to get this week 2 Divine Order rare packs and 1 epic pack, which is fantastic. We're hoping to repeat that success this week as well. So check us out on Twitch if you're looking to watch some Gods Unchained, Blessing the Gods, and weekend ranked battles. We'll be there this weekend streaming and trying to repeat. So we just picked up here for our epic the Nether Swarm Lord. It's a 5 mana card, 3/5. At the end of your turn, give +1/+1 to each other friendly Nether. If you're a Friend's Aid, you also draw a card. This is interesting. We've pulled a lot of Nether-based cards here over at least several packs, so we might have to look at building a deck based around that for this weekend. Let's take a look later on that. We have a rare here, Scholar of Power, spell boost +2, very nice. After you summon a creature, give it spell boost +2. Give each friendly creature spell boost +2 on Roar. Wow. For the Magic deck, that looks pretty powerful, even at 7 mana. We'll have to look at that card and see what that's selling for. Another Patient Pickpocket, a Looting Squire for the War God. Whenever another one of your creatures are destroyed, give +1 armor to this creature. Interesting. It's a 3/1, so it doesn't have a lot of health, but armor is always good in this game. And our last card is another war card, this time a relic, the Rage-Filled Hammer at 2 mana, which has Blitz. And if you attack a creature with this relic, give this relic +1 strength. So it's going to go from 1 to 2, and looks like it'll cap out at 2 or maybe 3. I'm not sure how that game mechanic works, but very interesting for a 2 mana cost relic for war. So let's just check what the Scholar of Power is also selling for. I'm curious. Here on Immutable X, it's not very expensive here, so maybe that's not such a great card, but in either case, it's ours, it's on the blockchain, and that's always good news. Play to earn here with Gods Unchained. The other thing I will just mention as well, we can maybe look here at this announcement. If you are playing this weekend in the Blessing of the Gods or the weekend ranked event, you're going to want to be aware of the balance update that went into effect earlier this week. Don't be surprised here. There are some pretty big changes that I noticed immediately. For example, for nature, the nature God Power of Flourish has been nerfed. It used to give +1 strength and regen to one of your creatures until your opponent's turn. That's been hit with the nerf hammer here, and now you are at instead heal one of your creatures for 1, which is a significant, in my mind, downgrade for that god power. So be aware of that if that was fundamental to your nature deck strategy. We also have the Shield Bearer with a nerf. It's had its stats reduced from a 1/1 to a 0/1, so that's important to note. You won't be able to trade now with the Shield Bearer because it has no attack, so that is also probably significant. Some others worth noting, you've got Orcish Elite, got a buff, goes from a 2/5 to a 3/6, and there's a number of other notes here, some for legendaries as well, the Gorilla Gardener as well. So in either case, definitely take a look at these notes for balance updates. Things like the Neuroceptor have changed, Blazing Talisman, a number of cards have been updated. Be aware of that for this weekend. If any of these cards are in your deck, you're going to want to know about it before you play. With that being said, I hope this video has been informational for you. Looking forward to see you within Gods Unchained. If this video has been helpful, please like it, subscribe to the channel for more timely updates for Gods Unchained, and until next time, keep stacking those stats.